Hey everybody, welcome back to Outdoor Playtime Adventures. Back to school is right around the corner. So this week's adventure is all about pedestrian safety. We're going to learn about how to safely cross the road and also plan out our route back to school. So pedestrian safety, let's get started.
So many students walk to and from school. And of course, it's very important that you understand safety practices for walking are just as important as those for riding on a bus or in a car. So you can follow some simple road safety guidelines to prevent any injuries. So now we want to choose the best place to cross the road. So always cross streets at corners where there are traffic signals or if there's a designated crosswalk. So make sure that you look before you cross the road and make sure that you can see both directions clearly before trying to cross the road, because it's possible that there are some parked cars or bushes or anything else that might block your view. So if your view is blocked, move to a better, safer spot where you can see better. Always make sure that you are seen before you cross the street. Make eye contact with the drivers so that you can make sure that they see you as well as you seeing them. Make sure that you always walk on the sidewalks. However, if there are no sidewalks available, walk on the side of the road where the traffic is coming towards you. So walk very safely on the very side of the road facing the traffic that's coming towards you. So before you start to cross, make sure that all vehicles have stopped, because just because one vehicle has stopped doesn't necessarily mean that they're all going to stop. So make sure that all vehicles have safely stopped before you start crossing the road. Always cross on a corner that has a crosswalk or a designated traffic signal, and never ever run out between parked cars, because cars cannot see you if you jump out in between those parked cars. Walk with your full attention. Do not be distracted and be aware of your surroundings. And most importantly, put that smartphone away. Do not use your electronic devices when crossing a road. And some tips for the younger children: hold hands with your caregiver when you're walking, or use a buddy system. Have a little buddy that you can hold hands with while you're crossing the road.
Now that we've gone over some of the pedestrian safety tips, now is the time to map out a safe route back to school. And luckily for those of us who live in the GTA, there's this handy tool online that you can use. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Remember to get your parents' permission before you start searching online. So I went over to Google and I Googled how to plan a route back to school. And you can see there's a whole bunch of different options, but what I find most interesting is this route to school. Where are we? Planning a route to school. Click on that, and this page comes up, Toronto Student Transportation Group. And if you scroll down, it actually has a whole list of TCDSB schools and TDSB schools. So you can click on the drop-down menu, and you can just go to the school. So for example, let's say we go to Ancaster Public School. I'm going to click on that, and a lovely map came up that shows you some of the safe routes to go to school. It has the crossing guards, crosswalks, traffic signals, how long the walk is going to take. So this is a very handy tool to map out your route back to school. I hope all of you have a great and successful back to school, and we'll see you next time on Outdoor Playtime Adventures. See you then.